Hello, Vinny here again. Just currently out hiking the Wicklow Way again, and I'm currently on the move 1.5 hours so far, making very good progress. I just stopped off for a bit of a breather. Actually stopped exactly in the same spot the last time as well. So just rest here for a few minutes, just put some insect repellent on. Life Systems insect repellent actually smells quite nice. As soon as I sprayed it on, all the flies, well, the majority of the flies disappeared. But I have some body glide as well. I'm going to throw in my feet because I'm feeling some hot spots in my feet. I want to avoid as many blisters as I possibly can, of course. But follow me on my journey and I'll slowly show you through what I've brought with me in my bag as I camp and stuff. I'm going to be out on the move for 7 days in total. It's 127 kilometers, so this time I'm going to complete it this time. I'll tell you what happened last time later on, but yeah. On the move just over 4 hours now, and I'm hungry. So I've stopped here along this wall, this gate. There's my bag for some food. I have this tuna packet with French style dressing. I'm going to throw them into these two wraps. Hungry. See that sign? That sign's supposed to be pointing to the right, but it's pointing the wrong way. It's a little too high for me to fix though, so people will get caught. I was talking to someone earlier and they were saying that they went the wrong way as well. So I went the wrong way last time as well. I went up that road for like 2k and I had to walk all the way back. So there's actually a small little sign there that brings you over there and then to the left. So yeah. There. 5.5 hours into my hike now, just chilling by this church, and I'm making insane progress. So I think I'm actually going to go a little further than I originally planned to, and camp a little further up a mountain. So yeah, things are going good. The weather is amazing, so hot compared to my tent last month. It was so wet last month. So things are going good, really happy. Hello, 8:15 now. So I got to the Dying Cow at 7 o'clock and I met this German couple, so nice. So I talked with them, had a few pints with them for an hour, and then when they're about to go, they're like, "Do you want to walk together?" You know, and I was like, "Oh yeah, okay." So I hiked with them for a good hour. We didn't go too far, but there's this like little forested kind of hill trail area here, you know. So I found myself this little spot here, a bit of flat ground just off the trail. I'm gonna set up camp here, cook my steak, and they're camped up maybe 200 meters before here, and they're so nice, you know. And they invited me to have breakfast with them tomorrow morning, and I took their offer, so I'm really looking forward to meet them for breakfast tomorrow morning in a village called Tinnahealy, which is about 1.5 kilometers. Bit of a detour, but I'll probably after breakfast I'll see what happens. I'll probably let them go on ahead because they're carrying way lighter stuff and they're probably just legging on ahead, whereas I'm hauling loads of stuff. They're slagging me about all the stuff that I'm bringing up, but no, yeah, super nice day so far. The weather has been amazing, so warm. I didn't think I would get it all the way to the Dying Cow all in the one day, and to get it to make it this far to this part of the mountain as well. Let me tell you what this little hill is called. Muskie Hill. Muskie Hill. That's where I am right now. So I'm just gonna set up here, chill out, cook some food, just wind down, and start again tomorrow. It's getting pretty dark in the trees, but here's my bed set up for the night. I don't think I'll use my bivy bag or any overhead cover. It's not supposed to rain, so I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. So I have my Anter sleeping inflatable mat, Trekology pillow, my Carrymore super light one season bag, and that's what I'm gonna sleep in tonight. Yeah. Still pretty early, it's only 9:30. I only have the torch on so you can see my face in the camera. It's actually still quite bright outside, but I'm going to start winding down, probably stay awake for another hour, just chill out, and go to sleep early, and continue on tomorrow and meet that German couple tomorrow morning for breakfast. So yeah, so far so good, you know. I really enjoyed today. The weather was amazing. I met some nice people along the way. I met a girl from Amsterdam. She was hiking it by herself. She's on her last day of the hike. She was going the opposite direction towards Clonegall. So Yeah, she was doing that by herself, and then I met a couple from Dublin as well. They were doing 3 days of the hike. They were super light gear, so they're walking the same direction as me, and they just flew on ahead. And then when I got to the Dying Cow, I met that German couple, and we got talking. So far so super good. See you in the morning. Good morning. 9 o'clock. Slept like a rock, kinda on and off last night. Took me ages to go to sleep, and I kept getting woken up by deer screaming. But when I did sleep very good. So I feel quite well rested. So I'm all squared away now, packed away. I'm gonna hike down to the town to meet the Germans for breakfast. Day 2. So I'm with my new friends here, Mick and Andrea.
Hi.
We just had breakfast in Tinahely and we're leaving now, and I had a nice breakfast roll. Quite a nice morning. We just chilled out in Tinahely for a little bit, and now we're gonna continue our hike now. Now it's 25 past 11, so boat up a mountain. So I walked on ahead earlier from the two Germans, and I missed a turn, so I went the wrong way for a little bit, maybe for like 10 minutes or something, and tried to catch up to them, but they're freaking gone. They're just gone. They have much lighter loads though, you know. I think they're like, they said 10 kilo bags, experienced walkers and stuff, so on my own again. Let's see, I might bump into them then, I don't know. So my Sawyer filter is broken, so I'm gonna have to use my little tablets. It's annoying. To wait half an hour, then be clean to drink. About 40 minutes has gone by after I filled up my water. This is my first taste of purified mountain water. That is actually the freshest water I've ever tasted in my life. It's cool, it's cold as well. Oh, that's so good. I thought it would taste like mud or something, but not at all. Oh my god, so fresh. So I use those Oasis purification tablets, 1 tablet per litre. So my water bladder is 2 litres, so I threw in 2. And it's supposed to kill 99.9% of all bacteria, diseases, parasites, viruses, stuff like that. So yeah, super fresh, super happy about that. The sun is back out again. It's so warm. The time now is just 2 o'clock. So just before I collected water, I actually caught up with the two Germans again, but I let them run off ahead while I collected water. So I doubt I'll catch up with them again, to be honest. I'm gonna take it easy. I'm not going as far as they are. So, whew. Just had about a half an hour break where those cows were running, just behind me actually. And I met this Belgium guy, and he hadn't eaten in 16 hours or something, because he brought the wrong gas cooker and he couldn't cook his food, so I fed him. That felt pretty good, and we got talking and stuff. It turns out last year we were both at a festival in Belgium at the same time, so we could have bumped into each other, we have no idea. So that was pretty nice, you know, we got talking. Pretty nice guy. It's a shame we're going in the opposite directions though, so upwards and onwards. Actually, I was wrong. He hadn't eaten in 30 hours. He hadn't eaten in 30 hours. He said he only ate 2 Mars bars in the space of 30 hours. So funny. It's so hot. Oh, the sweat is stinging my eyes. So I've made it to Ballycurra Hill. This is where it all went downhill last time. So it's only 4:30, and I've been sitting here for about 10 minutes already. It's only 4:30. Last time I didn't get here until 7 or 8 o'clock on the second day, so the same day. But man, last time it was so horrible. The rain was pouring all day long. It rained so hard. So this is what happened. This is why I gave up last time. It rained for 2 nights solid and 2 days solid on me. Flies. I camped just in there to the left, down the hill a little bit, and it rained on me so hard that. So I had my tarp set up overhead. I was sleeping in my hammock. Everything was okay, but the night was rained so hard during the night that the rain came down the trees, down the ropes of my hammock. So it soaked my hammock. I was in my hammock. It soaked my sleeping bag. My bag got wet. My jacket got wet. Everything got wet. I just didn't properly prepare for the rain. So since then I've bought lots of new rain gear for in case that was ever to happen to me. It's never going to happen to me, but I'm very happy that I've gotten to this point with morale high, energy is still high. I got here early as well, so I'm gonna make it much further than I did on the second day. I'm gonna continue on for another 10 kilometers, I think it is. So hopefully I'll make it there in like 2-3 hours to this hut. It's called Wicklow Hut. So things are looking good. Look at this spot. This spot is amazing. It's only 6 o'clock. I don't know if I should camp here or not. This is a few kilometers before where I want to get to. Decisions. Really want to camp here. It looks amazing. Look at that river. Don't know what to do. What if the next spot isn't as nice? I'm gonna keep going. Gonna keep going. Iron Bridge. Half 7, and I am bollocks. Can't wait to get to this hut. Been chilling out. There was some serious inclines before. I didn't even make any videos because I just wanted to do them. Oh. Coming up to Wicklow hut, almost there. Praying that there's no one there already, because I want it. I see it. I see it.
Yesterday was nice as well.
Yeah, but then it got all cloudy.
So day 3, it's now 11:15 and we're packed up and ready to go. I'm with Paul and Julia here. They were in Wicklow hut just when I got here, and they were nice enough to let me stay with them last night, so we got talking and stuff. So it's pretty good, relaxing night, good sleep as well, so upwards and onwards now. And I might meet these guys in Dublin next week for a pint.
Yeah.
Highest mountain in Wicklow, in this range at least. Just leaving Glenmillion Lodge now. It's now 5:30. Spent about 3.5 hours there, getting nice and hydrated, and had a nice meal there as well. Then I had serious food coma, but I don't have too far to go today. I'm going to go to Wicklow hut So upwards and onwards. Coming up to Mullacore Hut now. Hope nobody is there, but if there is, let's see what happens, because I want to stay there again. Look at the amount of stuff people have left here. Pans, whiskies, loads of beers, seats. I'm gonna have some really nice spot. Bench, fire pit. Oh, there's the trail. So in the last hut, there's this water tank that collected rainwater that came off like the roof, but this one doesn't. And I thought that it would be the same. So there's no water here, and I should have enough, but just surprised, you know, like cutting it close on the water situation. But super happy about the setup. Nobody here at the moment. Maybe somebody will come up later, but I'm just gonna chill out now. Still, it's only 6:30, and it took me 1 hour 5 minutes to get here, so I'm gonna chill out. It's a little bit too early for dinner yet, so woo. That took for ages. My gosh. I'm gonna cook my food in case this fire goes off by accident or something. You have no idea how happy I am right now. That took about 2 hours and many attempts to get going. I got going with my ferro rod and my knife. That is the first time I've ever done that in my life. I'm so happy. Cooking up just some noodles and spam, nothing glamorous, but so happy right now. That took 2 hours and a lot of attempts. I was so happy when it worked that I swear like tears were coming in my eyes. To celebrate, I'm gonna have one of these cans that someone was kind enough to leave here in this hut. I wasn't gonna have any because I wasn't really in the mood to have a warm beer. But I'm so happy that I got this fire started with my ferro rod for the first time, and the fact that it took 2 hours to do. And I cooked my first meal on it too now, my dinner. So happy that I'm gonna enjoy this beer. Nice warm Heineken. It's not too warm. That's alright. I was so prepared to fail that I even brought my fire lighter and my lighter out because I was just like, I'm just gonna light my fire, I'm gonna eat. But I got here at like 6:30 and then I got straight into trying to light that fire. Got the fire lit at 8:30. It's now just coming up to 9 o'clock now. And I thought I'd sum things up now. So today was my shortest day of walking. I did the majority of my walking on the first day and the second day. Today I only did 15 kilometers because it said on the last night's hut, the one I woke up in this morning to this hut today is 15, I think it's 16 kilometers. So because I only planned to do 16 kilometers, that's why I stopped off for a few beers and have a nice meal in that lodge. That's quite nice. So my plan is that I'm gonna sleep in this hut tonight, and then there's another hut further on down the trail that's another 15 or 16 kilometers away, but I hit Glendalough before I get there, so I'm gonna have, you know, maybe a few beers again, a nice meal in Glendalough, chill out, relax, enjoy myself, you know, before I get to the other hut. But that's the situation so far, you know. It's nice to kind of chill out and kind of just chill out and enjoy my little trip away at the moment as well, because the first 2 days was like all go, you know, and like it was like tiring at the end of the day, and you know, so like I think I hiked like 8 hours on Monday, on the first day, and 8 hours on, maybe more than 8 hours on the second day as well. I'm over halfway there now. It was like 62 kilometers to go when I was at the lodge, 62 kilometers until I get there. So I'm over halfway there now. It's 127 kilometers in total, this entire trail. So today's my third day out of 7. So looking forward to the rest of my journey. Morning. Day 4. Not the driest of mornings, but it's okay. Hopefully it clears up a little bit. I don't think it's supposed to rain hard or anything, but coffee makes everything better. Slept like a rock last night. It's now 9 o'clock. Woke up at 8. I think I slept about at 12 maybe. Rolled around and just messing about, doing absolutely nothing last night for ages. But gonna get my breakfast going, pack up, and then get going to Glendalough. Very looking forward to get to Glendalough. It's not too far from here. I think it says that there's a sign that says it's 17 kilometers away to the next hut. So I think it's about 10 kilometers to Glendalough maybe. So lentil curry with dal spices and tomato for breakfast, and I have wraps to go with this. Not bad. All packed up. Have my rain cover in my bag so it doesn't soak up all this wet air. But let's go, 10 o'clock. Glendalough, here we come. Turns out there's like running water just like 100 meters away from the hut. Up we go. Those are trees, by the way. Trees inside those tubes. Two lads in the army. That was pretty cool. Someone's left a sign here, arrow, Wicklow Way, pointing this direction. I just came from that direction. But the sign here must not be too clear. Let us see. Yeah, I mean it points upwards, but I suppose it's a little unclear. Yup, keep going. Glendalough Lake. Glendalough Lake.
Mezzogiorno e un quarto.
That was so refreshing. It wasn't even cold. Oh my god, I'm so warm right now. I'm so warm. Oh, I'm so happy I did that. That was awesome. What I needed. Freshen me up. Blow the cobwebs off. Cheers. I see it. I see the hut. Please have no one there. No one's here. I made it. It's a lot windier here because it's just the edge of a mountain. But here it is, same as usual. It's got a picnic table in front. Here's the name of it. Busher Gap Hut. It's got one of those rainwater collecting things as well. Let me show you. There. That thing collects the water from the drains, and then you can collect water from the bottom. Whew, chill out time. It's only 5:30. Realistically, I should be going a little bit further, but I want to sleep in this hut tonight, so chill out. That's my view from the hut. Not bad. Just spamming noodles again. Propped my firebox on top of those rocks just so I can reach it a little bit better. It's so cold, so it's nice to have that fire going. I can't wait to get this hot food into me. Probably try and keep my bush box going a little longer because it's cold up here, it's windy. It's 8 o'clock now, and I've eaten, and I'm pretty bored. I didn't bring anything to read or anything, so I'm like just sitting here like staring around, you know, like just looking around like, oh, so I'm pretty bored. But I'm like, man, like I should have gone further or something, but I really wanted to stay in this hut, you know. But yeah. So these are my 3 sleeping essentials: my sleeping bag, blow up pillow, and my inflatable mat. Look how small they are. I'll show you them now when it's blown up. Shablam. All set. Made a little wood pile for my morning because I'm going to try and wake up nice and early to get a good start. I'm going to try and do a good 30k tomorrow, so prepared. 20 to 10, gonna get into my sleeping bag. See you in the morn. Morning. Slept like a cold rock. So much colder and windier up here. It's okay. Didn't like wake up too much over the night or anything. It's like 7:30 now. So wet. Can't tell, but there's like a really fine mist of rain blowing through. So got a rain gear up today. Can't even see the mountain across the way anymore. Rain. 8 o'clock, starting to clear up a little bit. Hopefully it stops raining. Coffee. Oh, spilled. Because I was looking at the camera. Look at that. Breakfast, not so bad. Lentil curry again, wraps and coffee. 9:30, all packed up, ready to go. The sun's come out a little bit, so hopefully it turns into a nice day. Avonmore River, just like the milk. Look how steep this is. 12:30, lunchtime. Tuna with wild rice and lentils and wraps. In the middle of nowhere. sleeping right there tonight. Ah. Just chilling on this rock. Look at those black clouds though. Looks like it might be rain. But it looks like it might clear after. So this is the river that leads to the Powers Court waterfall, which is just beyond over there, and obviously the water drops down over there. I'm not gonna make a detour to go see it, but I hope to see it somewhere up there. Powers Court waterfall. Half 4, gonna have myself another meal, another one of those John West salmon with bulgur wheat and chickpeas, Moroccan style, and 2 wraps again. I really highly recommend these. These are so nice. You can eat them cold or hot or cold. Enjoying that bit of a view. Can't get much better than this, can it? Last water source before I get to my campsite. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I think I'm lost. I haven't seen a sign in ages. I hope I'm going the right way. Oh god, look, where am I? Found the road, but I have no idea if I'm going the right direction at all. Trying to look for the trail, obviously. Just lost track of the signs, you know, the Wicklow Way signs. No idea where I am. Nine o'clock. I set off this morning at 9:30 in the morning and I just got here at 9. So that's 11 and a half hours on the move today. I am very tired. I did a lot of walking today, a lot of inclines today. Oh my god. But I've made it to my campsite now. This is home territory. This is actually, does anybody recognize the spot? That fire pit? That spot up there? Yes, I camp here all the time, so I actually know this part of the woods quite well. I'm quite looking forward to camp here for tonight and see what happens and just chill out and relax and go to bed early and just go to bed early to rest because I am tired. And then tomorrow is my last day. Tomorrow I only have 16 kilometers to complete to finish my Wicklow Way hike. Woo! The view from the doorstep. See that mountain in the middle right there? That one really far away in the middle? I was up that mountain today, remember? I walked from that mountain all the way here, and I started on the other side of the mountain, even further, near Glendalough. Just rice and spam. I always put too much Tabasco sauce in it, so spicy. Well, I'm in my sleeping bag now, 10:30. Gonna go to sleep, wake up early to finish this hike. See yous in the morrow. Good morning, 7:30. Did not sleep great at all last night. Slammed on the hill and it was so cold and stuff. And then my tarp started sagging, I'll show you in a second. It started rubbing off me, so it made it even colder. But time to get up. Last day, day 6, Saturday, day 6, out in the wild by myself. So this is my setup from last night. I slept underneath here. So the tarp was a lot tighter originally, but then it started sagging during the night. So then about 4 or 5 a.m. I pulled my mat out to the side because the tarp was touching off me and it was making me really cold, you know. So I pulled it out to the side. It wasn't raining, so it was perfect. I think I didn't tie the corners out tight enough, but nothing fancy, but it did the job. All packed up and ready to go. My last 16 kilometers of my journey. That means I've completed 111 kilometers already in the last 6 days. This is my 6th day. Woo! Let's go. Deer. This is the last mountain I have to climb for the journey, called Two Rock Mountain. It does actually look like there's 2 rocks on top. Haven't eaten yet today because I wasn't in the mood this morning, but stopped for some food. Another one of those John West salmon with John couscous and lentils with wraps again. It's beautiful, yeah. So I'm on my last 2 or 3k of my hike. I thought I'd conclude my video because I'm about to enter Dublin now. There's Dublin there, woo! Finishes in Marley Park where I'll look for some buses to go home. I live in Dublin, so I thought I'd conclude my video, or my trip, video's trip now. So what can I say? such an experience. It took me 6 days to complete 127 kilometers. I had some tough days, I had some relaxing days. I've been blessed with the weather though. The weather's been amazing. I didn't even need to put on my rain jacket one time. I had my rain cover on my bag at all times though, because the mornings tend to be a little mistier, like wet air and stuff. But I've met such good people along the trip, along the trail. We'll stop and talk or walk together for a little bit. I've seen some amazing views. I recommend it to absolutely everybody. You can camp along the way, or there's Airbnb, or there's B&Bs along the way as well, which you can do. So if you've made it this far into the video, thank you for following my journey, because it's been amazing. So I made it. 127 kilometers from Clonegall, County Carlow, through Wicklow to Marley Park in Dublin. It's like there's a party here for me. I'm so tired, but I've made it.